tie my worth to medicine. Hello, and welcome back to Made It to Medicine with Vix. That's me, and I'm a second-year medical student at UICOM Chicago. I come to you weekly with videos about my pre-med, term med school life, and everything else in between. This week, I am showing you my mock OSCE during my synthesis Block 6 week. Synthesis week is essentially the week after we take exams where we go over all the things that we had learned throughout the block. So it's some classes that kind of condense and synthesize our knowledge. And for our docs class, they made us come into our sales center, which is our simulation center. And we had 3 patient encounters, one by yourself, one with the group, and then another with the group. So you first went in with the group to get all of the patient history. And then we convened as a group to decide, okay, so like what's going on. And then we went back to talk about how we performed throughout the visit. So in this video, I'm going to take you through all of that. But I wanted to kind of talk to you before you see the live in action Vicky, because I actually stumbled across one of the videos that I dropped 6 months ago. I'll link it above, but it was my OSCE or core exam that I did at the end of my first year. And it was kind of crazy to see how much I've grown since then. Like literally 6 months is a long time. And in that moment, or like watching that moment again, I felt those feelings. They were so raw and visceral, and it's just crazy how much I let school control my mood or what I'm going through. Like if something goes bad in the classroom, in the simulation center, in the hospital, whatever, I'm just like, wow, I messed up. And I'm constantly questioning whether I deserve to be here. I took that as a lesson, and I cannot tie my worth to medicine because I am still a person outside of medicine. Medicine is no different than someone who's a lawyer, who's a banker, who works in food services or as a teacher. Like that is their profession, but I have my identity outside of medicine. So I want that to be like something that you take away from whatever like struggles that you're going through, whether that's a student, being pre-med, or even as a current medical student or resident. Like I'm sure I'm going to look back on these videos when I'm a residency like, wow, you were really worried about that moment right then. So it's just kind of putting things into perspective on what I'm going through and knowing like, honestly, trouble really does not last always, and just constantly or continually look at things with the glass half full instead of half empty. So with that, you're going to see a completely total different Vix. Like the day was fun, even though I probably mentioned being tired at least 3 times in the video. Medical school has me where I am literally perpetually tired, but that's okay. Like I did sign up for this. It's not completely what I thought it would be, but in the end, like I knew it would be hard. I knew it would be challenging. I knew it would be difficult. And I knew that I would have to rely on others in order to get through this journey. So again, that is why I created this channel, to help you. If you don't have anybody else to rely on, anybody else to lean on, like lean on me. Like seriously, send me an email if you must. You can also hit me up on any social media platforms. Like I am still a student, so I will not get back to you like as soon as possible. It just depends on what I'm going through in the moment. But I sincerely am rooting for you. You know, yeah. I'm rooting for you. You got a friend in me, like whatever. Like I got you, all of those things. And I have not really had time to record for my pre-med people who are watching. So I am going to take some time over Thanksgiving break to record some videos for y'all. There have been several questions that people have been asking me, whether it's pertaining to Anki, more interview questions, or just needing to know a little bit more about the application process. So I got you. Please stay tuned. But yeah, like let's just jump right into this week's video now. But if you have not done so, please like the video. Please like the video. Please like the video. And subscribe to my channel. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss a beat. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so which ones? That's valgus and valgus. Yes. So valgus is for the LCL and valgus is for the MCL. So the LCL, hand medially on the knee, laterally at the ankle, push laterally at the knee, medial on the ankle, and valgus is for the MCL. So you're gonna be testing MCL ligament. So push medial at the knee, lateral at the ankle, anterior and posterior joint test, so for ACL and PCL, hands medial and laterally, and then put it on the knee. And then for anterior, I feel like you're literally pulling anterior, posterior. Are you pushing back? I need to see that. And then the sag test, just put the 2 feet up, see if posteriorly is sagging down more. Lockman, I always forget that one. Oh, that's the external rotation. That's for ACL. So we sent this week, and we're doing, I think, a knee pain standardized patient encounter. So we have to go in, do the entire history, take the patient history, all of that, do the physical exam, and they're also looking at our communication skills. So now we're talking to the patient. Then we have to actually give a diagnosis. So this is why I keep going over like which test is for what, because we know it's on knee pain. So I need to know if it's a ACL, MCL, PCL, or meniscus test to see which one comes out positive for the patient, so that I can tell them what I believe the issue is and the next steps that I'll take. I have to remind myself, like, go slowly with my diagnoses, because last time, which was like, this year was the first time we actually gave diagnoses after doing our patient encounter. And she was like, you just went right through with it. And I was kind of scared. So kind of like process, ask the patient questions, how they're feeling before giving the diagnoses. But I think I'm fine. Low-key been prepping just this morning, because last night I was so tired I fell asleep on the couch. But yeah, we'll see how this goes.
All right, so it's mad sunny. It's a beautiful fall day. I am so tired. I slept on my couch for 3 hours, and I went to my bed for the next 4 hours, and then when my alarm went off, I was like, what the heck? Because I was not ready. But I hate being this person walking out the house with my white coat on. I feel like those people are very pretentious, and they want everybody to know that they're in medical school or some type of professional school. I did not do it for that reason. It's just gonna be 70 degrees, so it didn't make sense for me to put a coat on. But yeah, I love my little scrubs. I was on a train looking for a new set of scrubs. I was like, oh, I need a mint and I need a pink. But yeah, this is gonna be great. It's a 3-hour encounter and I am exhausted. Yay. Get ready for this post-encounter video, y'all. Get ready. Straightforward, they say, until you do a move wrong and miss the diagnosis. Yikes. How was the encounter, Darius? Was it amazing?
It was truly.
Wow, what was amazing about it?
It was dope because it was like 3 black men. It was me, Aaron, and a truck.
Oh, that is dope.
SP was a black man too, and he was doing.
Come on, it was black excellence in that room.
It was dope. Yeah.
Now, as for me,
How was it for you?
the first encounter I did the move wrong, so I never got a finding. I was just like, wow, nothing is working. Like, the patient said her knee hurting, but ain't nothing, like, what's going on? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
And then somebody had to come over there and tell me, like, you did this wrong, but you were supposed to find this. And I said, okay. But the group stuff, it was cool, but I never worked with them before, so it was kind of different, because my group from first year, we feed off of each other's energy. And this year was kind of like new vibes-ish, I guess.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a cool experience. 2.5 hours is a long time. But they did a good job of, they did a good job of having us up and down in the room with the patient, out of the room, getting feedback, doing the encounter, blah, 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 all this stuff. So it wasn't that bad. But yeah, all in all, good day. Not me starting a day and all these clothes, and I done came out of everything. Like, it's like 70 degrees outside, and it is November 2nd. That is wild.